guys. A ding-dong. Get out of my locker room.
Hi, Bailey.
Here to steal someone else's sponsorship deal? Is that why you're after Lita?
Wow, you have quite a one-track mind, Bailey.
So what? Don't need more than one track when it's the right track.
Kind of creepy, but fine with me. You're more than welcome to watch me beat Lita.
I hope you won't make a habit of being here on Raw.
Nice to see you too, Charlotte.
And don't try pulling what you pulled on Lita on me. First of all, you wouldn't succeed. I'd wipe the floor with you. But I'd rather not expend the minimal amount of time and effort it would take to do so.
Right. We can agree to disagree. But don't worry, I don't have time for you either. I'm focused on other opponents right now. You know, ones that actually pose a challenge.
If you need any advice when it comes to steel cage matches, I'm happy to help. It's one thing to take on a legend, but I've taken on a McMahon in a steel cage. Naturally, it was a memorable instant classic of a match.
Wait, didn't you lose that match?
Win, lose, who really remembers? Just don't let your opponent weasel out of their clothes to escape. That would be an embarrassing way to lose. You know, hypothetically.
Right. I think I'm good on advice.
Suit yourself.
You know, provoking WWE legends is usually a bit frowned.
I needed to get Lita's attention. Besides, another WWE legend provoked me first.
As management, I'm supposed to say that's no excuse. Consider this a warning.
And as Shawn Michaels, the heartbreak kid who's not WWE management?
You certainly know how to entertain. And knowing Justine, I'm sure it's getting under her skin.
It's the superstar who's driven to live up to all the hype.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from another time, the Professor Bailey.
For a young second-generation superstar like this, each match isn't just a battle against her opponent, it's a battle to create her own legacy.
She's got all the tools, Corey. Now we get to see what she does with them.
Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
Lita is undoubtedly an inspiration for the entire women's division in WWE.
Lita looking to inspire even more with her performance here tonight.
It is time to take things to the extreme.
The road to WrestleMania is paved in steel tonight as the legendary Lita and her opponent square off in a steel cage match here on Raw.
After suffering a brutal backstage attack, Lita will be looking to teach her attacker a lesson about respecting her elders.
Make that Hall of Fame, elders, Saxton. Oof. Oh, what an uppercut. Oof. Lita dodges a bullet.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Oh, and a forearm smash. She's beginning to flag a little.
She knew what was in store when she stepped into that cage.
Lita's hopes are waning here.
Can Lita withstand this surge?
Oh, my God.
Telling the ref to get the cage door open. It's been a wild year, but it's great to be back on Raw.
Wild doesn't even scratch the surface, Cole, but let's just focus on this match tonight.
Oh, Fujiwara armbar applied.
Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
Yeah, she's really being the aggressor lately. Pretty drop kick. Great display of strength with the suplex.
She's sent flying into the corner.
Oh, that'll rattle you. Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex. Things not going how she'd like.
This steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole.
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
Big forearm.
Saw that one coming. Motioning for the referee to open the cage door.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
She avoids the attack completely.
Nice counter from Lita. Set up for the overhead sweep.
Nicely done. Lita with a kick to the gut.
Twist of fate.
And now she's mounted on the cage, trying to scale up the wall.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, she is set plummeting to the canvas.
Oh, that could not have felt good. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. Trying to escape the cage.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Nasty impact.
She comes off the cage for a harsh landing.
That was a nasty fall for her.
Sit-up jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Uh-oh.
Got the arm. Disarmer.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in. Heading up and maybe heading out.
And now she's at the top of the steel cage. No, 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 no. Oh, my God.
I can't even wrap my head around what kind of crazy person jumps off the cage like that.
Float over.
Nice DDT.
Measured elbow drop driven down.
Oh, impressive counter. Now she's scaling the cage wall.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Ripped off the top turnbuckle. Only one way to go. Electric chair.
And she is sent crashing back to the mat.
Oh, I did not like the look of that impact. Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
And she's gingerly balanced on the top of the cage. And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
She could be nearing the end here.
All progress up the cage comes to an end.
You gotta be faster. One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. Fortitude being tested with every step. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Off the steel, all the way up. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
Yeah, she looks completely drained of energy.
She's off to the races up the cage. And just like that, victory stolen from her.
Oh, man, she almost made it over.
And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
Are the nerves getting to her up there?
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
She's set from the cage down to the ring.
Ooh, things definitely didn't go to plan for her.
The sprint up the cage is on.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Wards off that offense from Lita.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
And there she is, finally reaching the top of the cage.
Making the big climb towards victory.
She's reached the top of the cage here, guys. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
Puts you in a more perilous position.
She comes off the cage for a harsh landing.
Oof, kind of a rough landing.
That's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
She's moving up the cage here. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
Making the big climb towards victory.
Stopped right in the middle of the climb.
Oh, man. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Battling on the top. From the cage wall right down to the mat.
She is going to be feeling that one for a while.
She's working her way up to the top of the cage.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb. Pulls the leg. Ooh. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
She's set from the cage down to the ring.
Oh, that was a devastating fall. Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
And now up the side of the cage she goes.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece. One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so.
Battling on the top. Oh, my Lord. Oh, no. She is set plummeting to the canvas.
That was a nasty fall for her.
She's made it all the way to the top of the cage. And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
It's going to take a lot of make it all the way to the top.
And Lita reverses it.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Battling on the top. Off from the cage wall, right down the mat.
Oh, I did not like the look of that impact.
And now she's looking to find a way down. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
She can't be liking the view from up there.
Oh!
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way. A valiant effort, but maybe not the time right now.
She returns the favor there.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
She's making that ascension up the cage. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
Boom! Uh-oh, face first. The sprint up the cage is on.
Uh-oh. She's set from the cage down to the ring.
She is going to be feeling that one for a while.
She's laid across the top of the cage now.
Very precarious position here.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
The superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Battling on the top. Oh, no. She is set plummeting to the canvas.
Oh, that could not have felt good.
And now she finally makes it to the top. Boom. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She can't be liking the view from up there. There's the bell, and she survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, the Professor, Bailey.
An always thrilling steel cage match. Unpredictable to the very end, but there's the survivor.
Those aches and pains are going to be a reminder of this win for days to come.